Good evening to one and all here at St. Catherine's, St. Philip. Now I'm going to do a video with St. Catherine's Church, which is situated at St. Catherine's, St. Philip. So now coming down, going back towards this church. This is the school here. St. Catherine's Primary School on top of this hill here. Up here it's very far. This is a very far place. Some residents refer to St. Philip as St. Philip. Some may refer to it as the Republic of St. Philip. St. Philip is a unique parish in which persons from St. Philip, especially Calypsonians and other persons who are well known across the island that are from St. Philip, have their things and their competitions and their events here in St. Philip by themselves, away from the other parishes. St. Philip is the biggest parish in Barbados, and it is the flattest parish. And many persons from St. Philip refer to themselves as Philippines. Flattest parish and biggest parish in Barbados, to the southeast of the island, but this part of St. Philip is direct east. So this is the beautiful countryside here in Barbados. Out here it's very quiet, not much people to disturb you, nor anything. See all up in the bush, the canes, all up in St. Catherine's Primary School. And now going back to the church side now. I will go through the church cemetery. St. Catherine's Anglican Church, situated on a little hill. St. Philip is a parish known to not have much hills, but St. Catherine's is situated along a slope, on a little hillside like. So St. Philip, this part of St. Philip here is home to the Masons, the Wiltshires, the Cossies, the Sealeys, the Masons, all originated from this part of St. Philip. And the Gittins as well. The Hartford Skeet, Macy Skeet, Edna Skeet, John B. Skeet, and Moira M. Skeet. I don't have any friends or family in this area, but I still know it well. We are in close proximity to Culpeper Island, which is a little island just off the coast of Barbados. A little tiny dot. They refer to it as an island, but it's not quite an island. This is the school on top of the hill here. So this way back to where I came from just now. So I'll go up to the church. The reason why I don't like to use my phone, especially during the day or early evening, is because outside it be hot, and that is because your phone to overheat, and I don't want that. Those things is what cause your phone to overheat. So St. Catherine's is in the heart of the countryside. A beautiful country church. St. Catherine's is the sister church to St. Mark's Anglican Church, which is just a stone throw away between St. Philip and St. John in a place called College Savannah, which also sits on a hill overlooking the East Coast. St. Catherine's Anglican Episcopal Church welcomes you. St. Catherine's Anglican Episcopal Church, dedicated, consecrated on the 26th of November 1922. So, and back. Now I'm gonna go up top this hill, walk this little slope here and show you guys the church. So this is another historic church in Barbados. Also one of the youngest Anglican churches in Barbados. In that it was not built that long ago. This church only celebrated its 100th anniversary in 2022. This was the schoolhouse before. This sun is too hot, too damn hot. That's why I like to do my videos in the late evening when I would say it's cooler. Let me start with this north porch. It says here, this northern porch was dedicated on the 16th of June, Sunday, June 16th, 2013, by the Most Honorable John Walter Dunlop Holder, Bishop of Barbados and Archbishop of the West Indies, in the province of the West Indies, during the incumbency of the Reverend Ryan A. Boyce, priest in charge. This is a part of the churchyard as well. Samuel Hutchinson and Marian Hutchinson. And the Edgell family grave here as well. In memoriam, as I said before, this part of St. Philip is filled with the Masons. And it is filled with Masons, Wiltshires, Butchers, Wedderburns, and many more. And Cossies as well. And Blades too. So this is the list of people that are in memoriam here. There's a similar memoriam thing like this Holy Trinity Church, which is also in St. Philip. Holy Trinity Church, Holy Trinity Anglican Church also have a memoriam, a thing like this, a memoriam of past members as well. Holy Trinity Church is further down, closest to the King George V Park. So, once upon a time, this church roof was painted green before it got refurbished. The church bell. It says this porch was erected to the glory of God and in memory of William and Martha Cheeseman by their son Alan Cheeseman in 1988 on the 19th of August 1988. It says this bell tower was dedicated on Sunday, June 16th, 2013 by the Most Reverend and Dr. the Honorable John Walder Dunlop Holder, Bishop of Barbados and Archbishop of the Province of the West Indies, during the incumbency of the Reverend Ryan Boyce, priest in charge. Iris Millicent Seeley, Arthur Jarvis Seeley, and Victor Hugh Seeley. All the Seeley family grave here. Some of these graves look like they could be wells though. So a lot of Seeley families are laid to rest here. As I said before, St. Philip is home to some well-known calypsonians from Barbados, the Red Plastic Bag. He is also from this area, in the nearby Bayfield area, which is just around the corner. Red Plastic Bag is from this vicinity. I think he received his primary education at St. Catherine's School too. I think either St. Catherine's or St. Mark's. Matt Fingal is also from St. Philip, another well-known calypsonian, as well as Blood and John King. They are all from St. Philip here in Barbados. So this is the cemetery at the bottom here. The burial place of John Marshall and family of East Point in St. Philip. So, I'm gonna walk around the church now and show you guys around St. Catherine's Church here in St. Philip. To the top of St. Philip, on a little hill in the beautiful countryside here in Barbados. So the organist parks her car here, and the priest also parks her car here. This is the parking space for the priest. She will park her car here, and the organist will also park her car here. It says the vestry was dedicated on the 29th of November 1975 by the Bishop of Barbados, Drexel Gomez. Bessie Edwina Wedderburn and Catherine Louisa Hunt. So, thank you guys for watching now. Do have a blessed evening and stay tuned for part 2 of my St. Catherine's Church walk here in St. Philip, Barbados.